Yeah.
I think that seems to be the way with most open lifters into their 40s. Is it's like, it's there. And it could come back. And it could come back at any time. But I think nowadays, and talking to a body in the same situation, it's more just being training at a level that will never be what we used to do, because we're never going to have that much passion and drive or time or energy to do it. Or about being involved enough not to be mad about it. Like, I know if I don't train enough, I get really annoyed with myself. I'm not good to be around. But if I train just enough, it's enjoyable. I remember what it should feel like, progress, and I'm happy. And I think that's probably going to be...
Yeah, because I think I've still got another bench PR in me, purely because I started off as an awful bencher, and over time I've become effectively mediocre or reasonable for a master. I
Well,
was
what
just
what
such an
was
awful bencher in open liftings.
Wilkes's one to Aaron Hawkins?
Yeah, so eventually I'd like to do a 160. I did 157.5, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago in a bench only comp at about 112 kilos. So, and then I did 152.5 at Nationals this year at 108. So I reckon I could probably get 160 eventually in a couple of years. I don't think I'll be going to Worlds. I've been wanting to go to Worlds, but just the locations are just terrible and just super
I was
expensive, and 2
talking
years
about
in a
this
row
the other
South
day with
Africa.
someone. Like, I don't want to go to the States next year. Definitely not going traveling.
No, it's just like, no way, not while Trump's in power. They're just
No,
gone wacko. It's like,
I'll wait. I'll wait till I'm... But so I tell you, you'll enjoy this, because you've known me long enough to stupid my head is. I'm only 12 months post shoulder surgery, so total replacement on the right hand side. It's all the rugby stuff, all the being a tight head prop for too long came back to haunt me. Honey Smith had the same replacement done, funnily enough. And so I've only been benching for a few months, and before I got to 12 months post surgery, I benched 120. And I wasn't trying, like, I wasn't really pushing. I was just following similar progressions. I got to 120. In my head, as soon as I saw 2 red plates on the bar, so I've gone from, I can't bench at all, I can barely do 50 kilos, then over the weeks, 50, 60, 70, I get to 120. I've gone, sure, okay, next is 200, let's go. And that's when that's when I had to step back a bit and go, all right, maybe not.
yeah, and that's where I'm at the moment in terms of the other hip will have to be done in 3 years or so, and I probably don't want to speed that up anymore. And I can bench reasonably well, but the shoulder's got a little bit of niggle, just probably from technique and maybe overuse, but it comes and goes. But talking to other lifters my age, we've all got something going on, all got niggles, so it's just keeping it going and doing the occasional comp.
I always laugh at David Rex, because obviously most powerlifters know super days, and Damien Forziglia, I'm pretty sure I say that wrong, bencher out of Florida, uh, um, both M3 lifters. I find it hilarious that one of David's best friends is Damien, because practice. So even the guy that's had the longest, most successful powerlifting career he's beat up. Like, he's always getting treatment, and his Cairo is now one of the benches in the world as well.
And Dave Rex is an incredible lifter. It's like, but you watch him though, he'll hobble out there and he looks beat up, but he's
Yeah,
still super strong.
yeah.
We were talking about
He walks like an 85-year-old man.
yeah. We were talking about Terry earlier, and he mentioned that um, Eric was hard done by because he was only 500 grams above the 93s. The reason why he's 500 grams above the 90s is that's where Dave Ricks is lifting. And, he was on track to, if he didn't bomb, he could have won the 105, but he was never going to win the 93s. So,
Um,